How are y'all? All right, I'm back. I'm gonna get a little more comfortable here. My necklace is twisted. I had a Mother's Day lunch or breakfast with my second boy, and I got all dressed up, and it was fun, and the breakfast was delicious. So that was kind of special. All right, so I'm coming along with this, and I figured I would just chat with y'all for a few minutes while I stitch on this. I actually have gotten a lot done this morning. My goal with this is to have at least the full can filled in by the time the day is over. The lady that I take to work messaged me that she's not going in today, so um, I don't have to leave my house until 3:30 when I go get my kids from school this afternoon. I'm kind of tempted, because I need some exercise, I'm kind of tempted to put on some good shoes and drive over to the school, which is literally a 3-minute drive from my house. It takes about 15 minutes to walk back. But I'm very much considering taking the van up there and leaving the keys and walking back. But this time of day, it's going to get warm, so I don't know. But I might go over right at lunchtime and do that. But I have been so sniffly this morning. My nose is running like crazy. So that's been a lot of fun. And normally I just use tissues, but we had some cloth napkins, and this one's not super soft, but it's not the roughest either. So that's what I've been using to blow my nose with, rather than going through a ton of tissues. I do like handkerchiefs. My husband prefers handkerchiefs, but we had these cloth napkins that we weren't specifically using, so that's that. But yeah, I'm busy with this, and my goal is to finish the can today so that I can do the flowers at the top and get that finished hopefully by tomorrow evening. That's my goal. Now, whether or not I get that much done, I don't know. It will depend on how much time I get to devote to it, how many interruptions I get. And right now, so far, I should be okay to stay here and work. I do plan to get out and walk in a little bit, just kind of stretch, get some exercise. But where'd my yellow go? I'm missing my color. It's in my lap. Anyway, yeah. The cross stitch 12 pieces that I'm taking the commissioned work on. That is very intense, and I'm very excited about it. But it is going to be a full-time, like, probably 8 hours of stitching a day. That's the kind of job it is. So I am, especially getting it all done by Christmas. So I'm not starting on it till I finish this project. And then once I get it started, Monday I have a zoo trip with my youngest son. Tuesday I have a bowling trip with my 3 teens, which that trip, I don't know if I'm going to bowl or not. I'm still debating. I might just take my cross stitch and sit in the bowling alley and watch them and cross stitch, and I could work on my new project doing that. I do have a light, this light that I would bring with me. I actually have it fully charged right now, but I would use that. Well, in the bowling alley, sometimes the light's not great, so I'd have a good light that I could use, and we'll go from there. But I'll have it in the van or bus, whatever. I think they'll take a van. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is what I'm doing, and I need to cook. I did grocery shop and I've got all the food. I just have to do some more planning to use up things that I have specifically. Okay, I'm getting messages and it's trying to get rid of them all so I can actually see the time. All right, so this is something that I was trying to do. I went on ChatGPT and I basically went through my pantry, my freezer, my refrigerator, and put everything in that I have, and just figured I would just go from there and let it come up with a meal plan for me. Hold on. Okay, I edited out the gross stuff. All of a sudden I was like, huh. Anyway, allergies are bad this morning. I've forgotten my allergy medicine the last 2 days, and I could tell. So, anyway, what I'm doing is, I went on ChatGPT. I actually signed up for 1 month. I used some birthday money. I've been using it to create patterns. That's how I got this pattern, and I absolutely love it, and I wish I could afford to keep doing it every month because it has come in extremely handy. But with the paid version of it, the meal planning part of it was really neat. Only problem I had was that it created the perfect menu and it saved it as a file. And then the next morning when I went to open the file and print it, it was gone because they don't save it. It's just they're available for a certain amount of time and you have to download it to your phone. I didn't download it to my phone, so I lost it. Well, they've recreated like 3 other menus for me and they've not been what I needed. So I was kind of bummed. And not what I needed. They were okay. They'll work. So I have that. But I'm going to work on, like on Saturday afternoons, do all my meal prep for the week. Do casseroles, cook up ground beef, get stuff out thawed that needs to be thawed, just all the things. And that way on Saturdays, by the end of the day, hopefully I have every day's dinners prepped and ready, even lunches. I do, for breakfast, I have some box mixes of some strawberry scones that I got at Walmart on clearance and some cinnamon churro muffins. So, like this Saturday, I plan to bake 2 boxes of the muffin mix, have those muffins in the freezer ready to just pull, warm, eat up. I'll make the scones, have those for some of the breakfast, and I may just put it all in the refrigerator and they can warm it up as they go. And then we'll go from there. I haven't figured out the whole plan, but that's what I'm working on. So I'll share more of that as I do it. It's just been so crazy lately. I've wanted to film, I've wanted to do stuff, but I have been non-stop with either a kid that was sick or something else came up. And like yesterday, I was going to be home after I dropped my kids off at school, and then my daughter had to get 2 teeth pulled. They were baby teeth, but they were the teeth growing right here. And she has 2 teeth that are sticking straight out up here. Those 2 teeth need to come down to there because they're the adult teeth. So they pulled the 2 here. It was weird. So now hopefully those teeth that are coming in can drop more into place, but we'll see. Probably needs braces, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So in the process of all of this, she wasn't feeling well and she stayed home yesterday, so that kind of blew my day of being alone. They're fixing to be out of school. They're all going to be home, and I love it when they're all home. And I can just say, hey guys, I'm recording, and shut my door. Or I can work in the kitchen and do voiceovers. That's fine too. But some days it just doesn't happen. So I am going to get on this because I keep talking and not doing it. And then I will show y'all my results of how much I got done today tomorrow. Hope you have a great day.